Hi Fit Zebra. So our topic this half term is pantomime. And in our topic lessons we are looking at the story of Puss in Boots. So I'm going to read it for you today. Are you ready? There once was a miller who had 3 sons. When he died, everything he owned was split between them. The eldest son got the mill, the middle son got the donkey, and the youngest son got this stupid cat. I'm a very clever cat, said Puss. I'll prove it if you bring me 3 things: a bag made of fine velvet, boots made of soft leather, and a hat with a fancy red feather. But how will that help me? Grumbled the cat's master. Still, he did what Puss asked him to. That's a good boy, said Puss. Nearby, rabbits were jumping and bouncing around. Puss soon trapped one. The clever cat dragged his bag up to the castle. Your Majesty, I bring you a rabbit from my master. And who is he? Replied the king. Then Puss told a whopper lie. His name is Lord Carabas. Puss went back out to hunt. Chickens were strutting and flapping around the yard. Puss soon trapped one and took it to the king. Squawk. Day after day, Puss bought more and more and more gifts, and the king grew very fat and very pleased with Lord Carabas. One morning the king said to his daughter, What a lovely day! Let's drive to the river and get some fresh air. Dad! She's not very impressed, is she? Puss dragged his master down the river. Take off your clothes, he cried. Then Puss shoved him splash into the water. Lord Carabas is drowning! Help! If he drowns, we'll get no free dinners. Rescue him! The king's driver pulled master out of the lake. Puss was worried about his master's worn-out shirt and torn trousers. No lord would ever wear those, so Puss hid them. Someone has stolen my master's fine clothes, Puss wailed. I just wish I could do something about those pants. Can you see? The king tutted and said, How awful to rob an honest man like that. Driver, fetch roads for Lord Carabas. Then he asked Puss's master, Will you join us for a drive? Puss ran ahead and found some women gathering corn. Hey you, cried Puss, tell the king that these fields belong to Lord Carabas, or I'll chop you up like mincemeat. Yikes! Whose field is this? Asked the king when he came along. It belongs to Lord Carabas, your majesty. What fine lands you have, said the king to Puss's master. Around the corner a shepherd was herding sheep. Hey you, cried Puss, tell the king that these sheep belong to Lord Carabas, or I'll shred you to ribbons. Grrr. The frightened man did as he was told. Puss did the same thing again, and again, and again. Finally, Puss came to a castle. That's the ugliest castle I've ever seen, Puss laughed, but it'll be the perfect home for my master. The ogre was excited to have visitors and started boasting, I'm a magician. I can change myself into any kind of creature. I don't believe you can turn yourself into a lion, said Puss. Oh, yeah? Watch this. Puss was so terrified that his fur stood on end and his hat and boots jumped off. You are very fierce and scary, said clever Puss, but fierce and scary is easy. It's much harder to be small and quick. Ha! Grunted the ogre. Then he changed himself into a mouse. Ta-da! You're not as quick as me, cried Puss. He jumped on the mouse and ate him up. Now that, said Puss, Now I think this castle needs a new owner. When the king came along, Puss ran out of the castle gates. "Welcome to the castle of Lord Carabas," he said. "Does all this belong to you?" the king asked Puss's master. "Do you think I'm pretty?" the princess asked. He said, yes. That very day, the lord and the princess were married. And what about Puss? Puss became a great lord too, with fine clothes, fine food, and a feather bed to sleep on. He even gave up chasing mice. Mostly. The little mouse. Eek. Well done, that's the end of Puss in Boots. Bye.